I will claim that I've never felt as helpless as the day I saw my cousin go to war. You see, I stood in line with him until they took his ticket to the airport gate, turned and gave him a hug and held on till I had stolen a piece of him to keep in my memories. We stood in line before when he went to boot camp, a group of us all saying, "Don't change," and promising to right, all pretending it was just like another football camp. Another harmless training session to a game that was going to earn him scholarship and pay for his future. See, Matt wanted to be a dancer. He wanted to grace Broadway stages with faces of the moon, acted out by the rise and fall of hands, wanted to show those not blessed with hearing ears what music looks like. And though he still believes in God's pray, that his future will make his past pay for his decisions, that this airport life will be our last repast, moments gasping past passes as he were just going to dissipate and float away, and my vocal cords almost find the words to somehow plead with him to stay, but I know my words do not override those of his commanding officers. Now with a parody of dance matches moving to the beat of empty pulses, the rhythm of trigger fingers in the tempo of torn arteries as he is crawling through the torn homeland of another country's sand. I'm drawn to the similarities. A proud son of Samoa, the group of native islands annexed off in accords of world wars, split down in the middle of the landmass were just a bag of marbles auctioned off between two green kids in an elementary school playground. All the fight for one of them still owns independence, the United States, and in clouds of dust slowly past blood-flecked mouth moaning, he wonders how he got there. The recruiting office that promised an education never had posters of shattered skulls or frozen screams, but then again, that always was just a little hasty. High school graduate, straight to boot camp graduate, straight into marriage, but I don't see how marriage fits into his new job, new life. Don't see how the new vows he must make will make one to his woman until death do us part, and one to Uncle Sam until parting deal us death, and I'm the ring bearer carrying the clips on the front pillow. Who will witness his union in the shadow of mortar shells, and I know they may not use mortar shells anymore, but the soul of this war is old, and no nicknames for death may change, each shadow stays the same, and I still don't get how choreographing a dance concert qualifies him to shoot a bullet. Don't think militia in Iraq doesn't care how many touchdowns he scored in high school, and I don't care how many camps you take training from. It still doesn't prepare someone for sowing the seed of demons sent upon a family whose only crime was being born in the wrong time zone. And while my mind asks why, my memory wanders back to a book that I once read, and it states that some of the Asian martial arts forms were developed out of a practice of going through motions, mimicking and praising the earth around us morning and evening. These were called prayer forms, and when I imagined them, I saw them as dance. Now, in honor of my cousin Matt, I find myself praying with the dancer's past my body. So in the mornings I pray the morning sun that he may see another. I pot pray in hopes the potholes he drives over won't contain landmines. I turn my fleas into fleas to the trees to have branches too slender to support snipers. I pray. And I pray, and I pray until my body relaxes in straining spasms, forcing me to revert back to prayer forms of the tongue. Max, Scott, Camille, McCoy, with teeth folded neatly and tongue bent in humility. I'm praying for every soldier I have never met. Their names are my mantra, my electricity, my ammunition, and I'm unloading this spotlight shotgun off to the sky on the off chance there is a guy that catches loose round of this prayer, and I swear, Jehovah, Jehovah, or anyone else out there, just grant me this, and I will be your Moses of this new millennium. Just let me lead my people out of this desert, deserting the unjust pyramid of souls built no more by our hands. You see my people grow weary of bathing sin-stained skin, thinking about their babies back home who straight out of the womb are already at birth, beginning the first form of prayer, crying while I am still talking, pleading, praying for salvation.
Son